But one of my greatest talent is my ability to make a mean chollent. Even for my birthday, my daughter created this beautiful piece of art, which is #ChollentExpert. Simin tov u'mazel tov. Anyway, I'm making a video of how to make chollent on Shabbat. What exactly is chollent? It's a stew with beans and potatoes and meat. So the ingredients needed: onions, garlic, sweet potato, beans, that's chollent bean mix, barley, you need different kind of either chicken or meat, and my secret recipe, which I'll tell you about soon. We actually put it on the fire before Shabbat and we let it cook for almost 20 hours straight. And it's really a unique, delicious dish. As well as some hot pepper, if you like a little kick. People often tell me how amazing my chollent is, and I only ask them 4 or 5 times before they say that. So I must be good at this. Step number 1, chop up all the onions. Also, a lot of people like to wear aprons. Never understood that. Why would you want to ruin a perfectly clean apron when you're cooking? Anyway, you know, logic. First, we need some oil in the pot. All right, we need some garlic. Never waste time with fresh garlic. A jar is much easier. That's the Rabbi Rap's way. Get your chopped onions. Woo! Give it about 3-4 minutes. If you want to pretend you know how to cook, just put onions and garlic in a pot with some oil. So I always use red potatoes, so I don't have to bother peeling them. Just wash them really good. We want some sweet potato as well. Onions are getting nice and brown. Put the potatoes in the pot. Cover your potatoes with water. Back on the fire, bring it to a boil. Some people, when they make cooking videos, they put all the ingredients in nice little pretty bowls. Waste of time. Keep them in the bags. You may want to open the bags and sift through it before, make sure there's no buggies. People often ask me the measurements, and the answer is I have no idea. This is an art. You have to go with, the flow of your soul. Mix, 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 mix. Never buy fresh meat for your chollent. You always want to find something frozen in the fridge. This station. Next, open up your spice cabinet and take single spice you have out. I want the chollent to be very, very flavorful, but try not to do what I did last time and use cinnamon instead of paprika. It really looks the same. All right, you put salt, and when you think, oh my gosh, I put too much salt, you put a little more, and then you're like, wow, that's too much, and just keep going, because you need flavor. Same thing with the hot spices. Want to go a little more sugar here. Keep going. I don't know why the holes are so small. All right, schwarze pepper, paprika. The hot pepper. This is important. You want to mix everything really good. You want to cook it on high for about 30 minutes, and then you let it sit on a low flame for 20 hours. And now for my secret ingredient. Dun da da. When you're making chicken, like a big tray of chicken, and all the grease falls off the chicken and it sits on the bottom of the pan, and most people spill it out because they say yuck. I say yum. You pour that into your chollent, and boy, does the chollent taste rich. Now I know what you're thinking. It's not very good for your heart, but you know what? It's Shabbos. And they say that when you eat food on Shabbos, you don't gain calories, you don't gain weight, and you don't get cholesterol. Now, who's the they? I'm not really sure. But they say, bloop, bloop, bloop. My masterpiece is complete. Dun, da, dum. Oh, I wish you could smell that. Look at it dance. Simin tov u'mazel tov.